Tonight, a shocking and symbolic escalation on Christmas night. President Donald Trump confirmed that the United States launched powerful airstrikes against ISIS militants in northwest Nigeria. Strikes he described as decisive, painful, and only the beginning if the killings continue. According to President Trump, the strikes targeted what he called ISIS terrorist scum in Sokoto State. Militants he accused of brutally killing Christians at levels, as he said, not seen for many years, even centuries. Trump stated that he had warned these groups before, and that if the slaughter did not stop, there would, quote, be hell to pay. And on Christmas night, that warning was executed. U.S. Africa Command, AFRICOM, officially confirmed the strikes, saying they were carried out at the direction of the President and Secretary of War, and in coordination with Nigerian authorities. Trump's Christmas message was direct, aggressive, and deeply symbolic. He praised the U.S. military. He said the strikes were perfectly executed, and he warned that more would follow if Christians continued to be attacked. He also framed the operation as part of a larger promise that under his leadership, radical Islamic terrorism will not be allowed to prosper. Supporters of the operation moved quickly to respond. U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Mike Waltz, said Christians in Nigeria now know the president will fight for them. Senator Tom Cotton commended President Trump, Secretary Pete Hegseth, and U.S. troops, describing ISIS as bloodthirsty savages, responsible not only for persecuting Christians, but also for killing Americans. 1 month earlier, Trump had publicly warned Nigeria that if the killings continued, the United States would, quote, go in guns a-blazing. This Christmas strike was framed as the fulfillment of that promise. Shortly before the strikes, the administration introduced a new visa restriction policy. Secretary of State Marco Rubio stated that the U.S. will deny visas to anyone, inside or outside Nigeria, who directed, supported, or participated in religious violence. In some cases, family members may also face restrictions. Rubio described this as decisive action, responding to mass killings and attacks on churches, carried out by ISIS militants, Fulani militias, and other armed groups. In recent months, Nigeria has faced a surge of violent attacks. Gunmen stormed Christ Apostolic Church in Kwara State, killing worshippers and kidnapping dozens. Days later, attackers raided St. Mary's School in Niger State, abducting more than 300 students and teachers. Many remain missing. Trump reacted strongly, calling the situation disgraceful, and designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern. The Nigerian government disputes this classification, but the United States insists that ongoing religious violence cannot be ignored. These strikes raise critical strategic questions. Are they a targeted counter-terror operation, or the beginning of a broader U.S. military role in West Africa? Will they deter future attacks, or risk further escalation between militant groups and regional forces? And how will Nigerian authorities balance sovereignty concerns with international security cooperation? Tonight, one thing is clear. The Christmas strikes were not only a military action, they were a political message, a moral statement, and a signal that the United States is prepared to intervene when religious violence crosses a line. What do you think? Are these strikes a necessary step to stop mass killings? Or could they deepen instability in the region? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let us know whether you believe this marks the start of a new U.S. strategy in Africa. This is Ethan. See you in the next analysis.